moving the flesh away from the seat bone so we can have this nice tall seated position with forwards. So I tend to pull these for about 30 seconds. And what we're going to go through today is a very short, useful and easy hack to prevent and limit any niggles, injuries in towards the lower back. And it's also very good for if you do sometimes have those little nervy moments into your back where you're starting to feel something a little bit tight or a little bit untoward. This is a very useful tool and technique for you to create space from the hips and the ribs, decompress from the spine, and in turn just have a very efficient and easy practice. All we'll need here for this session is, you can use, I've got here a general yoga strap. You can use a belt, sort of the robe from your gi or dressing gown, or just resistance bands, anything that can add a little bit of an extension to your limbs of our arms. So from here, starting in the seated position, moving the flesh away from the seat bone so we can have this nice tall seated position here. And what we're going to do, just to build a heat and strength into this area from the hip flexors and the QL muscle around the low back, which is what we want to open today, is we're going to find these little shimmies forwards. So I tend to call these dog with worms. And you're just sliding your butt along the floor, trying to lift and engage from the hips. And then from here, if you find about 10 or so forwards, same again, going backwards. So here we're focusing on this rotation of the hip. So we're hiking up the hip and rotating it back, building this strength and awareness around this space here. We'll do one more round, going forwards. And last one, rotating backwards. Notice I'm not pushing off the heel, but I'm initiating the movement from the pelvis. So that already can be enough just to ease out of any tension and any weaknesses and imbalances around the hips and the back. So that already can be enough here. Just to add a little bit more, we'll come into a stretch for the QL muscle. And the strap is going to help, even if you can reach your foot into a bind or coming over, the strap's really going to help just to make sure we tap into the right area. So if we draw our right leg out long and strong, the left knee comes down grounded. If the knee is hiked up and you struggle to get the knee towards the floor, maybe place like a foam roller or a block or anything that can support the knee, just grounded through there, but ideally you want it grounded and just connected to something. Here you're going to take hold of your strap, whichever form that's in, place it around the arch of the foot, make sure we lock it into the place. Have a lot of distance from the length of the strap, and taking your right hand, placing it onto the left knee. So we want to come into this twist as we release out of this left side body. So as we plant the hand down, we draw our elbow towards the sky. Come into the twist, and you already might start to feel it here, especially as the muscle of the QL connects to the outer hip. If you want to take this a little bit further, you can extend into your left arm. So when you extend into the left arm, we start to come into the triceps, the lats, as that connects down all the way towards the hip. So we're freeing up a lot of space in our lateral extension here. If this feels comfortable, maybe you can walk the hand down your strap. And really keeping that tension, that arm long and strong, rather than lax and bent here. So either bend into the elbow. If you are lengthening, make sure we're lengthening, and we'll hold here for about 30 seconds. A bit over halfway. Breathe calm, breathe light and slow. 3, 2, 1. We'll inhale and exhale, release out. And exactly the same again, coming to the other side. Sole of the foot into the inner thigh, ground through the right knee as the left leg lengthens. Wrapping the strap around. Don't be surprised if one side feels a lot looser or tighter. Or just, you want to work with the experience of the movement and the feeling. The feeling wants to be the same on both sides rather than the picture we paint of the body. So taking the left hand, placing it onto the outside of the knee. First of all, nice bit of forgiveness into the strap, elbow lifts, bring the upper arm behind the ear. This might be enough for you here. If you're feeling it really send a lot of messages through that right side body, then just pause here for 30 seconds. Or extend, keep it long, or walk the hand down. We're here for another 20. Every inhalation, can you lengthen without hiking up into that right hip, or lifting the knee, or the seat bone? And every exhale, we soften in another 10. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist. 4, 3, 2, and release out slowly. Take your time. And we'll come out of that, reset, swivel into the hips. And that's the session there. If you don't want to do the side stretch every day, that's absolutely fine. It can be a little bit sticky there, so make sure if you want to prevent that, any injuries coming to the back, these dog with worm scoots, these QR walks are really going to help. Just add that longevity into your practice, into your craft.